Hello guys, another video, not a match reaction, not a match preview. A video I um, haven't really done much videos on at all, really, if any, if I can recollect my memory on this channel of what I've done in the past few months, or certainly since November when the first points deduction come in. As we found out today, Everton have been deducted another 2 points. Now, a lot of us will kind of be celebrating that because it's been expected. I've been dreading the second points deduction. I couldn't really celebrate much the first, and when some of the points we got back, it isn't bad, obviously, but it's still fucking corrupt. It's still corrupt, and I don't need to go into detail of it. It's all online. I feel like a lot of Evertonians are repeating themselves. There's so many litig- mitigating circumstances of why we've lost the money we did, and yeah, from us co alongside in the Premier League and making sure our finances are right and kind of understanding the issues we could face or can go in, and all of that, working with them for months and then years, a few years. Obviously, reasons why we lost money as well, which you could blame. It's not our fault. Um, Trying to do good with the stadium, all kinds. It's just crazy. I don't know what. I feel like no club will be wanting or taking the risk of trying to compete in this league because of circumstances which, like ourselves, we didn't expect to see, we didn't expect to happen. And unfortunately, quite a few things happened to us, which it's just very unlucky on our behalf. But obviously, don't have to tell any Evertonian like myself. It's poor management as well, uh, and yeah, it's it's just exhausting, to be honest, and to find out there could be another deduction. It's like, how did he not know any of this from the start? Like, why couldn't he just tell us? It just seems like, again, every time we get points deducted, they just find something else, or they just announce something else. Like, just tell us how many times you're going to try and punish us. Just how many times. First it was one, then it was two, now it's three. I'm expecting another one, and the third one is next season apparently. So we can't even break away from all this, learn our lesson, which we have had in a hard way, and the fans are being punished. And it's not obviously about the fans. We've done no wrong. It's obviously about the club, but it affects the fans. And I feel like there's other ways this could be dealt with. And it's embarrassing how it's all playing out now. It's twice now we've been deducted in the same season. Like, it's not even unfair on us. It's unfair on the other clubs in and around us. Yeah, they could all say we'll focus on one game at a time. That kind of robotic, professional type of answer these managers and clubs always seem to give. But it is affecting them, and it will. And it's pathetic. And games are starting to become meaningless. And I will do again, because if we well, we're going to make an appeal on this recent punishment, sorry. Well, yeah, same thing. Um, and, you know, we could stay up or go down by a point, and then we could get our 2 points back or a point back. Stupid things like that, which now the race and the, the advertisements of a final running and of the relegation battle of this season. It's kind of the hysteria around it, the drama around it. It's just taken a massive hit now, and they've affected themselves, the Premier League, because that's their franchise, and um, it's not as interesting now, and it's getting a bit ridiculous and boring. Um, and yeah, just frankly tiring. It's just tiring to. You just feel like we get out of it, and then you get sucked back in, and we go and win a game of football. We have Calvert-Lewin scoring the game before to break his unwanted record, and like unwanted record in the last game to for that 13 games of out a win, and it feels positive again, and then you just get knocked back again, and that is the story of being an Evertonian. And the fact they was going to punish us with 5 points is a disgrace. Um, and the reason, and it went to 3 points or something because of double jeopardy. And then a point was taken off us. Sorry, a point was given back to us because of the Russian um, ownership kind of stuff, investments in the club and all that, with the Ukraine war going on, which obviously was money we didn't expect to see leave the club, and we probably wouldn't have spent on some things if we knew that that investment wasn't coming in. And that's something, one of the points we've been going on for a while, Evertonians and the club, and finally it looks, they've kind of understood that and gave us a point back, but I still don't understand the 2 points for being over £16 or £60, 16 million over something. I don't know. It's getting all just a bit, us fans shouldn't really have to dig in deep on what's going on financially at the club, because it's embarrassing. And it's something that we don't watch football for. I've never ever thought to be talking about the finances and football and at my own specific club. It's something I shouldn't really be interested in at all. It should be just us trying to compete and make and have happy memories with supporting my team and watching. So, um, yeah, it's a never-ending story, and I don't know I don't know how they've said. We've gave our reasons of why we think it's ridiculous. Basically, what they've done to us. We put an appeal in. I don't know if that means if we lose the appeal, it gets worse for us. I don't really know the risk factors that come along with making an appeal. But we are doing it nevertheless. We are confident. But again, I don't understand why they was going to give us 5 points, and then they see these other points of what we have. They see these other reasons of why we are in the position we are in, and why what happened, and then they knock points off. It doesn't make sense. I don't really understand the legal process behind it. I don't understand why they would mention that they're going to give us 5 points, or somehow news outlets and stuff understood that we was going to get 5 points, wasn't announced in the appeal hearing, and then telling us that we're going to give you 3 points back. It's just all a bit all over the place. It's becoming a bit of mumbo jumbo, and it's just there's just no set rules. It just seems very strange that it's all happening now, and especially with the rule changes as well, which we all know why they're doing that. Yeah, it is pathetic. I'm actually, honestly, I wouldn't care now about the Super League. At first I thought it would destroy football, but these top six clubs and the Premier League in general are destroying the English game, and they might as well and jump into the lovely Super League and leave clubs like Everton, who are a massive club. I don't care what anyone says. We are, and just give us our own league, and we'll compete with other teams who can't seem to compete in this league, or was basically getting told you're running at a very high risk by doing that, just to protect these other six clubs and that. So, yeah, it is what it is. That's my saying in life. It's better than what I thought it was going to be. It could have been the 5 points, and that would have been devastating for us. The fact if Luton didn't win on the weekend, it would have been a 5 point or lost the game. could have been 5 points with this deduction in place. So, but we are still. It's in our hands to stay up. We've got games coming up. Let's not focus on the appeal and see if we get these points back. Let's just focus on winning games. It's another distraction trying to hit this club and these players. Hopefully Sean Dyche will just drill it into them, saying, listen, these points don't matter as long as we get enough. At this moment, it doesn't matter if they get taken off us. As long as we get enough back by winning these games, it really doesn't count for anything. The only priority is just staying up. Even if every team's lost every game from now to the end of the season, we are on 27 points and we stay up. So be it. It is what it is. That's the priority. And winning games, obviously, and making this club feel a little bit good again. But like I said, it's back to doomsday next season when you get another points deduction, probably at the start of the season. So it's just a bit. It's just. This is why I was desperate for the cup run, because this league situation we found ourselves in is just never ending depressing. So I was gutted when we didn't go through the cup, and I'll never forgive Onana for that penalty. I just can't. Unless he scores the winning goal to keep us up in the league. But yeah, keep our heads up, guys. All Blues out there. We've been through enough, and people think they've gone through tougher in the Premier League. Some clubs higher up, like the Manchester United, thinking they're going through a rough time. It's you haven't got a fucking clue what a rough time is, mate. You haven't got a clue. But yeah, we move on, and yeah, I'll do the match preview for Everton v Chelsea, and I will do my reaction in Poland. So I can't promise you that I will put the reaction up on the night, because it is a late kickoff and I will be out, actually having a break. So I might put it up the next day. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. It might be the shortest video ever, so I can upload quicker because of data using, the data you use abroad and stuff. So, but yeah, that's the next time I see is hopefully the match preview first, back here, in here, Liverpool, and then yeah, the reaction would be in Poland. Hopefully I can upload this. So I'll see you all soon anyway. Thank you for watching.